Now, OnePlus started out as a flagship killer that set out to make a no-compromise budget flagship. 3 years later, the OnePlus 5 is on the way, but can we still give it the flagship killer title? If you want to find out about the specs, pricing, and more, then keep watching. So hey guys, this is TeamOverclocked with another video. Recent flagships like the Galaxy S8 and LG G6 have spiced up the smartphone market recently. Today we're going to be talking about a potential competitor to these phones, the OnePlus 5, and everything we know about it. First off, let's talk about the name. Logically speaking, we should have seen a OnePlus 4 this year because 4 comes after 3. But 4 is seen as an unlucky number in China since it marks death, so they skipped 4 and are going straight to 5, which is probably why we got a OnePlus 3T refresh last year. Now, when is this phone going to be out? Well, OnePlus has released a teaser image in China which says, "Hey summer, give me 5, which basically is a pretty much dead giveaway of the release. We're probably going to see an announcement in June and a release shortly after. Launch price is probably going to be around $450 for the base model, which is a little bit higher than last year's 3T and 3. We have been seeing a steady price hike by OnePlus over the years, but that isn't without reason. The OnePlus 5 is going to pack some beefy specs. It's going to come with all the good stuff like the Snapdragon 835 and Adreno 540 GPU. There are lots of rumor sites confirming this, so I think that this is pretty solid. Also, we've been seeing rumors saying that we could be seeing 8GB of RAM on this phone, which is beastly for a mobile device. For comparison, the recently launched S8 and G6 both have 4GB of RAM. Now, I doubt this phone can use all that RAM, but it is definitely good for future-proofing and for multitasking. Now, storage is going to be pretty good on this phone as well, with the base model sporting 64GB and a higher end model with 128GB of storage. We will also see expandable storage as well, which is pretty nice. The display is going to be one of the nicest things on the smartphone. It's going to be a 5.5 AMOLED display with either a 1080p or Quad HD display. A Quad HD display would definitely have more pixels than a 1080p display, but it would use a lot more battery. Nonetheless, the AMOLED display should still give you very good colors, viewing angles, and great brightness levels, which will create a very good viewing experience. Now, the camera is an important department that can make or break a phone. We have seen a lot of rumors confirming dual cameras. This leaked sketch shows dual front-facing cameras as well as dual rear cameras. They should of course shoot at 4K 60fps like always and are probably going to have 16 megapixels. These dual cameras could be for AR and VR support, and it could be one of OnePlus's marketing points. Even then, I don't think that a lot of people want VR on their phone, but I do think it could help OnePlus justify a higher price tag. We're also going to see a somewhat small but good improvement in the battery department. We're probably going to see a 3600 mAh battery, which is better than the OnePlus 3T's 3400 mAh battery. The OnePlus 5 is also going to have a USB-C port for charging like the older models, and we should also see efficiency improvements for dash charging, which would definitely be great since dash charging is already one of the fastest methods for charging any smartphone out there. Also, wireless charging might come out with this phone since leaked sketches have shown a ceramic backing on the OnePlus phone, which might be for wireless charging. This is once again a rumor, but it would be a very subtle but good design change. So how will this phone come together as a whole? I think it's going to be definitely a very interesting phone. It's going to have a lot of the features that higher end flagships have, like the fast Snapdragon 835, and it's also going to have 8GB of RAM, which is massive. Honestly, I think this is going to easily compete with the S8 and G6, but we will have to wait until launch to find out. Even then, the leaked sketches and the leaked images all show a very good phone, and I can't wait for this phone to come out. So to sum up all the specs, this is going to have a Snapdragon 835, an Adreno 540 GPU, dual cameras capable of 4K 60fps, 8GB of RAM, a 64GB and 128GB storage config, an AMOLED display, a bigger 3600 milliamp battery, and the possibility for wireless charging. So this is going to be amazing for a sub $500 phone. What do you guys think of the OnePlus 5? Do you think it can compete with the current flagships from other Android phone makers? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways guys, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please be sure to overclock the like button. If you didn't like it, please dislike this video and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one.